Students, this is Sridhar SK, CSE faculty. Today I am here to present a solution to Assignment 1. We should always remember that any program solution should be simple, precise, and optimized with as few instructions as possible. So, to start with, I read out the problem statement given on loops in Python. So it goes like this. Write a program which repeatedly read numbers until the user enters a string value done. Print out the total, count and average of the numbers. If user enters anything other than number, detect it and print error message using try and except concept. To this problem statement, I have a simple and precise solution. Since in the question it is asked to read numbers repeatedly, we should always prefer while loop since it is indefinite loop. So we have while true means which is indefinite. It can only end on break statement, which is in green as you can see. So we are using an indefinite loop while, and we are making a try and except block to be within the while, and it is in the statement it is asked to compute total, count and average. So these computation statements are in blue after the break statement and is part of try block. Any invalid input is detected and a proper message is displayed by the except block. Even after detection, the program should be able to run repeatedly to prompt user for valid input. That is why our try and except block is well within the while loop. And once a valid inputs are given and finally the string value done is entered by the user, then the break statement executes and the control comes out of the while loop to print the total, count and average of the numbers read. And before while, it is mandatory to initialize the variables count, total and average to 0 to avoid memory problems. And I have a snapshot of the output screen where I start with entering a number 10, which is a valid input, then 20, a valid input. Then I tried to enter a word data. So it was detected by an except block and a proper error message has been displayed saying invalid input, re-enter a number, and the program continued to ask enter a number. So when I enter another invalid input, say word, and then 5, in letters. So all these three invalid inputs are detected and an error message is displayed, and it continued to ask again for a number. I entered 30, and finally I finish input by entering a string value done as per the problem statement. When the done value is encountered, our program stops reading numbers and starts to compute total, count, average, and displays them on the screen. And here in this particular program, as you can see, it is quite simple and precise, and even after receiving several invalid inputs, the program is able to run repeatedly unless the string value done is entered. We should always prefer to put less burden on the compiler. In the assignments received, I have seen writing two error statements in the same program, or writing a continue statement to loop some statements. So these are not required, since it burdens the compiler and makes it to consume more time. I hope it helped, and that's it for today, folks. Thank you.